man walks into a bank to apply for a loan. The clerk politely asks, "What's the purpose of your loan?" The man replies confidently, "I'd like to open a gay club." The clerk looks at him, slightly surprised. "Why a gay club and not a regular nightclub?" The man responds with assurance, "I've done my research. Regular clubs are boring, low profits, too much competition. A gay club, on the other hand, is modern, trendy, and highly profitable." The clerk nods approvingly. "Makes sense. Have you found a location for the club?" The man smiles brightly. "Absolutely. I found the perfect building. It used to house a police station, but they've recently moved to a new facility." The clerk looks puzzled, but asks, And why did you choose that specific building?" The man grins and replies, "Because one group of assholes moved out, and another will move in." The patient nervously watches the doctor. "So, doctor, how are the test results?" The doctor, thoughtfully reviewing the papers, "I'm afraid it's going to require some costly treatment. Have you thought about taking out a loan?" The patient, confused, "But how would I pay it back?" The doctor, with a calm, knowing smile, "Oh, you won't need to worry about that." An elderly Jewish man walks into a bank to apply for a $3,000 loan. The bank clerk starts filling out the paperwork and asks, "What are you planning to do with the money?" "I run a small shoe repair shop. I need the money to buy materials for making shoes," replies the man. The clerk probes further. "And what can you offer as security for the loan?" "What is security?" the man asks curiously. "Security is something valuable that the bank can hold on to in case you don't repay the loan. For example, your house or your car." "Oh, I see. Well, I have an old pickup truck," the man offers. The loan is approved, and he walks out with $3,000. A couple of months later, the elderly man returns to the bank, pulls out a bundle of cash, and pays back the loan with interest. "What are you going to do with the rest of the money?" asks the same clerk. "I'll hide it in a safe place at home," the man replies. "You could make a deposit with our bank, you know," the clerk suggests. The man raises an eyebrow and asks, "What's a deposit?" "It's when you give your money to the bank keeps it safe, and you can withdraw it whenever you need it." The elderly man thinks for a moment, then looks at the clerk and asks, "And what does your bank have as security?" A man walks into a bank in New York and asks the manager, "Excuse me, may I take out a loan here?" The manager smiles politely, "Of course. We offer loans at 10% annual interest, provided you have collateral." The man nods. "Great. I'd like to borrow $1,000 for 1 month. I'll leave my Mercedes as collateral." The manager raises an eyebrow. "Are you serious? We don't usually issue such small loans for such a short period." The man, visibly offended, responds, "What? Are you refusing to serve me? Do you want a scandal? Because I'll give you one, and your bank will lose all its clients." The manager sighs. All right. Let's not argue. We'll approve your loan." The man receives his $1,000, leaves his Mercedes in the bank's parking lot, and walks out. A month later, he returns, pays back the $1,000 plus $10 in interest, and retrieves his car. The baffled manager finally asks, "Sir, I have to ask, why would you take out such a small loan and leave such an expensive car as collateral?" The man grins. "You see, I had to leave town for a month, and I needed a safe and cheap place to park my car." The manager, still puzzled. "And?" The man chuckles. "Where else in New York City can you find secure parking for just $10 a month?" A conversation between two men. The first man says, "I always feel awful if I don't have at least $50 in my pocket." The second man sighs and adds, "And I feel awful if I don't have at least $10,000 in mine." The first man, surprised, laughs and asks, "Have you ever even had that kind of money in your life?" The second man sighs deeply and says with a touch of sadness, "Have I ever felt good in my life?"